back to my channel. Today I'm doing this video, this get ready with me for a photo shoot. I'm doing a photo shoot with a photographer called Photographics. I'll leave the link to everything below. So the jewelry, I'm also doing a collab with somebody who sells jewelry. So if you're here in the DMV, make sure you check it out. This is by AFexotics. I will leave both of the handles down below. So I'm getting ready for the photo shoot. It's kind of going to be like a Western and DC style photo shoot. The theme is fall. If you guys know, fall is my favorite season, so happy fall. I'm already running behind schedule, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I already have my brows on. It's really hot in my house, so like I feel like I'm sweaty, so I'm gonna put on some primer. Okay, for primer, I'm going into the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I always put so much of this on whenever I put it on because of this damn spatula. But don't put this much on. Don't. It's a lot. You don't need this much. The only good thing about this primer is like even if you put on a lot like I just did, it blends in really well and it really sinks into your skin, so you don't have to worry too much about, you know, being too primed. And honestly, like I don't always prime my face before I do makeup. My priming is just moisturizing and I consider that priming, but for today, because this is a photo shoot, that's why I'm priming. Okay, for foundation, I'm going into the Too Faced Peach Perfect in the shade Latte. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my face first. This Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation is one of my favorites in terms of like photography foundation because it photographs really nicely. There's no flashback or anything, and it doesn't oxidize too much. So I really like this foundation for that reason. Okay, for concealer, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Natural Beige. Alright, to set all the concealer, I am taking the best, the Too Faced Peach Perfect Loose Powder. Now this face powder is the best for photography makeup because it does not have any flashback. It doesn't make you look crepey in photos either. So if you are looking for like a good photo shoot type of powder for your wedding or something, this is what you need. So I'm gonna bake with it. Make sure you tap out all of your creases first. So the key to getting flawless looking skin in photos is go heavy on the loose powder. It might look crazy when you first put it on, but trust me, for pictures, it makes you look like a porcelain doll. So go heavy, but don't slap it on right away. Like do it layer by layer. Like see how I'm applying it with my sponge right now, but I'm doing it layer by layer so it really sinks into my skin and it gives me a smoother finish. And honestly, sometimes, you guys have seen me do this, I just put it all over. I literally set my entire face with it with the wet sponge, or you can use a brush, it's totally up to you. But I just feel like with a wet sponge, I can like manipulate it more and just push it into my skin better. So that's what I'm doing. For contour, I'm taking my Ace Beauty Bronze in Paradise palette. I'm gonna mix these colors. I'm just gonna do my entire face right now and then I'll save highlight for last because I usually do highlighter after my eye makeup. So the makeup I'm doing today is gonna be pretty basic. Basic in terms of like the style that I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be like a bronzy type of smoky look because I'm wearing a bunch of different outfits. I'm gonna be doing outfit changes between Desi and American clothes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create like a really neutral bronze look that'll go with all of the different colors that I'm gonna be wearing. And you guys are gonna see it. Like obviously I'm not gonna show you in this video because first of all, you're not even gonna see my full outfit, but you'll see like a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm gonna have Danish vlog, and also we're kind of creating like a lookbook, so I'm gonna do the whole lookbook and you'll see more of that on my Insta, so make sure you check it out. If you guys don't follow me, follow my Insta for behind the scenes. Gonna get my nose contour out of the way. You always want to connect your nose contour into like your eye socket because you don't want it to look like it's starting from nowhere. You want it to look realistic. Okay, the best blush, the best neutral blush that you can wear that'll go with literally anything you're wearing is NARS Orgasm. Okay, so that's what I'm taking. Don't judge it. I've had this for so long and literally it cracked and broke, but I will still keep it because it's still bomb, and I highly recommend this blush for like every single look out there. And I'm just gonna pop this onto my cheeks right now. And I'm putting this on from middle up and then letting it go down a little bit to my apples because I don't like putting blush here. I always tell myself I'm not going to. I mean, it looks good when you smile, but it can also bring your face down. So if you don't have cheekbones, okay, if you have like non-existent cheekbones, put your blush where you put your contour. So like mid cheek up. If you have like saggy cheeks, putting blush on the apples of your cheeks is gonna make your face look more droopy. So don't put it there unless you've already got a pretty snatched face, then you can get away with it. Otherwise, skip the blush right here. Try to do it here. And I always tell myself that, and sometimes I do it only here up. Other times I do it here, it depends on the look. But I mean, for the most part, try to just focus it on the outer part of the cheeks. So, okay, I'm gonna move on with face right now. I'll come back for the highlighter a little bit later on. I'm gonna move on to eyes. Okay, so for eyes, because I'm trying to create like a neutral glam type of look, I'm taking the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. As you can see, this palette has literally every color that you could possibly think of. First, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone using Tempura. Usually, I put it on heavy because when I'm blending, it blends in anyway, so like you can pack it on. And I like to actually clean up my brow shape with my brow bone highlight as well. Alright, so now I'm going to take a combination of orange soda and burnt orange and put that into my crease. Alright, now I'm going to mix Sienna and Rustic, and then after that I'm going to go into Cypress Umber and Noir, which is this black color. And as you can tell, I'm just going to kind of deepen it up as I get to my lid. I always do this whenever I'm doing any eye makeup. I start with light and then I build it darker, darker, and then lid shade. So I'm just doing like a standard kind of a bronzy smoky eye for this look. It's not anything technical, there's no cut crease, there's no halo. This is just like a basic type of smoky eye, but what's gonna really make it pop is the color that I use. So you'll see when I get there, but I'm gonna use something really exciting. And also to get it to look deeper when I do put it on, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put this entire color all over my lid. Because when I put that shadow on top, I'm gonna put a shimmer, like a little bit of a metallic shimmer on the lid here. And this is just gonna act as like a really nice smoky base for it. I don't always show you guys the entire blending process, but just know that I go back and forth between all of the colors that I put on every single time just to make sure I get a nice seamless blend. For the lid shade, I'm taking this Hourglass foil shadow, okay? So this is what it looks like. It is called Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Foil. So as you can see, it's like this really pretty gold foil metallic shadow. So I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. I think it's best to just apply it with your finger, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then to smooth out the shape, because obviously it's hard to get the shape with your finger, especially if you've got long nails like I do. So now I'm switching to a brush to spread it around to get the right shape. And honestly, I'm just putting it on like regular, like all over my lid. And then to really get it to look foily and cracky, then you have to just press extra layers on top. And make sure you let it just glide, don't pack it on. Right, and then to get it to meet, I'm just blending out with whatever's left on my crease brush into the corner part of this shimmer. I'm taking this One Size by Patrick Starr. It's called Bodacious Black. It's like the blackest black eyeliner ever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw into my upper and lower waterlines with this. Okay, for the lower lash line, since I didn't use Cypress, Umber, and Noir in my crease, I'm probably just gonna smoke out my lower lash line with a combination of these two shades. Alright, NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner, Winged Liner. Alright, for lashes, I'm taking these Sephora Natural false lashes. They're faux mink. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are not that heavy, and I'm using these because of that. It's an outdoor photo shoot. I'm going to have allergies. My eyes are going to water, so I need something that's not going to weigh my eyes down, but also look glam at the same time. And for these lashes, I can put mascara over them, and it'll totally look fine. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these once I can get them open. So while I'm waiting for my eyelashes to dry before I put them on, I'm just putting on black right underneath this wing right here because I just feel like it's gonna make it look a little bit more dramatic, but I will blend it in. Alright, now I'm taking my yellow metallic Sephora pencil and I'm just popping that right underneath that inner corner extension that I always do. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with the shade right here, Glistening. Just a dab. Now I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. This is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. And I'm gonna put a dab of it right here. Just for a pop of glitter. For mascara, I'm taking the Bad Gal Bang. This is a fresh one that I just opened up, so I'm excited about that. And for this, I'm putting it on the fake lashes as well. Alright, nose pin time. Okay. For highlighter, I'm taking this Artist Couture in the shade Conceited. It's a loose highlighter. Alright, for liquid lipstick, I'm taking this shade by Too Faced. It's called Makin' Moves. Alright, and this is it for the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I'm gonna go now and do my photo shoot. I will leave a list of the accounts that I'm collabing with for this photo shoot in the description bar below. Again, this jewelry is local. If you guys are from the DMV area, check out AF_exotics on Instagram. I'll list it down below. But yeah, she has a very affordable jewelry sets and like pretty Daisy style jewelry. And then the photographer who's doing my photo shoot, you guys will see that if you guys follow me on Instagram. But that's it for this video. I need to get going now. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!